Despite repeated alerts, tens of thousands of Americans, maybe more, may still lose their internet service tomorrow unless they do a quick check for malware that could have taken over their computers more than a year ago. Warnings have been splashed across Facebook and Google. Internet service providers have sent notices, and the FBI has set up a special website. So here to talk more about what you need to look for to make sure your computer and your information is safe is Jim Conway with Global Intel Strategies. Jim, thank you for coming in
this
morning.
Pleasure to be here.
Start by explaining what the word malware means.
Well, basically, it oftentimes is called a virus. Your computer becomes infected. What happened in this case, it was actually Operation Ghost Click. There were some cyber crooks, some bad guys in Estonia and in Russia who developed a virus that penetrated over 4 million computers around the world and about 500,000 inside the United States. What they did is basically this malware gave them, through taking over servers, the ability to control or hijack people's computers and divert or route those computers to advertising sites where they conducted what was called click fraud. And they made about $14 million conducting click fraud around the world, hijacking individual computers.
So why is tomorrow a critical day?
Tomorrow's a pivotal day because what happened was the FBI and the Internet Systems Consortium, through a court order, put together a protective safety net of servers to protect folks from this malware. Today, that court order expires, and as a result of that, folks need to check their computers today if they haven't done so thus far.
And so how do they do that?
Well, basically, it's very simple. They go to a website called dcwg.org, dcwg.org. It's very simple. Basically, they click on there on detect. They click if they're in the United States or a European country, and basically a window will come up. If the window is green, you're fine. If it's red, you need to take some steps, which are instructed there on the window, or you can contact your internet service provider, and they'll tell you how to do it.
And you said this is easy. It really is because you're not downloading software or anything.
It's not doing any scanning of your system. It's not altering your system, and you're not downloading anything. Basically, it's a simple click system, and if a green window comes up, you're fine. I've checked my computers, and everybody else should too.
So that's the threat that's impending for tomorrow. But what about internet crimes in general? How do people keep themselves safe, and what else is going on out there?
It's the big beachhead. It's scary. They talk about cyber terrorism. I mean, when we look at acts of terrorism around the world, the opportunity by cyber crooks or terrorist groups to penetrate our transportation systems, our energy systems, our banking systems. Look at the Zeus botnet in the last couple of years, which penetrated and was able to steal millions of dollars through the European banking system. That's really the future of terrorism in this world, is cyber terrorism.
What is the Internet Crime Complaint Center? A lot of times if something happens to you online, people really don't know what avenue to use to fix the problem.
Yeah, it's called ICG, or it's called IC3, IC3.gov. And if folks see something that's suspicious, or they see something that could be of criminal activity, they should report it to IC3, and they can do it online. It's good because it's an intelligence collection method for the FBI and other federal agencies, and also it's a way in which cases are open and investigations take place. So again, like any crime, the FBI and other federal agencies are looking for the public's help in this kind of thing, and they can go to IC3.gov and report this kind of activity.
But people should know the FBI is one of those organizations that doesn't just send out mass emails, right?
No.
Asking for people's information, that kind of thing.
No, we've seen a fraud of that nature. People have received emails from the director of the FBI or allegedly other FBI officials, which have been part of fraud. The bad guys have used that as a platform to scare people. And there's also one recently we've seen where individuals are receiving emails that they have visited an illegal site involving child pornography or something like that, and they're to pay a fine using a prepaid money check card or something like that. It's all a fraud.
Red flag there.
If you see that kind of stuff, and do a little bit of due diligence. I mean, you don't have to get an investigative firm to do that. You yourself can check this kind of stuff on Google or another search engine to see if there's been other reporting of this, and report it to IC3.gov.
All right, Jim Conway, anything else that we need to think about for this coming week in terms of the malware that's the immediate issue?
Yeah, no, people should check their computers today because the court order expires tonight, and the safety net goes away. So we're on our own.
Left exposed. All right.
DCWG.org.
All right. Thank you so much.